From wearing potato sacks to the third wealthiest woman on the planet, who's she? Oprah Gail Winfrey was born on January 29, 1954 in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Except her legal name was Oprah, unfortunately for young Oprah, people struggled to pronounce her name, so Oprah became Oprah. Her mother, who was a housekeeper, was only a teenager at the time of Oprah's birth, and her father wasn't in the picture at that time. So Oprah was raised by her grandmother for the first 6 years. Under her strict guidance, Oprah learned to read at 2.5 years old. But she used to whip her often, and Oprah was never allowed to have any emotion about it. Her grandmother was a maid, and the only real expectation she held for Oprah was that she would one day become a maid, and in her grandmother's words, have some good white folks. Her grandmother got sick, so Oprah was sent back to her mother. Oprah said, "I remember the first night entering into that house and being told that I would not be able to sleep with my mother, and I would not be able to sleep inside the house. But there was a little porch before you actually get inside the house, and I was put outside to sleep there. Later, realized because it was the color of my skin." Oprah was raped at the age of 9, and she was sexually abused from the ages of 10 to 14. At 14, she became pregnant. Her son was born prematurely and died in infancy. Then she was sent to live with her father in Nashville. He proved to be strict but encouraging guardian. Under his influence, Oprah performed well at school, soon found herself on the honor student list, and by the time she graduated, she had secured a scholarship using her excellent oratory skills. Starting from the bottom local news, it was during Oprah's final year of high school. She worked in media after winning a beauty pageant. She secured part-time work as a news anchor. She was just 17 at the time, but she would continue at WVOL as she continued her education at Tennessee State University, where she studied communications. She worked at WVOL for 3 years, so she was hired at WLAC-TV, where she was the youngest anchor in that station history, as well as their first black anchor. After graduation, Oprah moved to Baltimore's WGZ-TV. In 1976, she served as co-anchor for the 6 o'clock news. Afterwards, she was asked to join Richard Sher on the talk show People Are Talking in 1978. Then Winfrey moved to the Windy City to talk over the morning talk show AM Chicago. The show was struggling to attract viewers. In a matter of mere months, Winfrey took AM Chicago from a sinking ship to WLS-TV flagship morning show, and the highest rated talk show in all of Chicago. It was during her time on AM Chicago that Oprah was approached to star on the film The Color Purple. Despite her relative inexperience, Winfrey turned in star-making performance, one that earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. From the Oprah Winfrey Show to an empire, Oprah Winfrey became the top daytime talk show host in the country. In 1986, Oprah found her own production company, Harpo Inc., which she used as a place to produce stories she thought were worth telling. The Oprah Winfrey Show ran from 1986 to 2011. During that time, the show produced 4,561 episodes. It also took 47 daytime Emmys. TV Guide List said it's among 50 greatest TV shows of all time, and today it remains the single highest rated daytime talk show in the history of American television. She opened the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for girls. In 2004, she ranked among the 50 most generous Americans. In 2012, she donated an estimated $400 million to educational programs, scholarships, museum, and disaster relief.